This is the story, the tragic story of Egguardo by me. So this is Egguardo. He's humble, he donates to charity. He's a pretty good guy. He's nonchalant. You could tell by that blank expression on his face. He's confident because he wears these egg exclusive glasses that are worth a lot of money. So this is his magazine cover. He's considered the coolest egg of all time. This is his best edition, and there are 50 plus exclusive Egguardo pics. And he has a lot of volumes of these things. You can tell. You can see his smirk, his charisma. He's a pretty good looking egg. And why is bro famous? Well, one reason why he's famous is because he's a model. The second reason is because he has a bloodline of famous egg droppers. So as you can see, this is his family. They look all messed up because they risk their lives doing egg drops and everything. And the reason Egguardo looks normal is because he actually has a genetic mutation that makes him look normal. So we got Bartholomew, John, Barber, and Hafrinho. So Egguardo is 1% Brazilian because of this guy right here. This guy. So, but he's too scared to be an egg dropper since he's a model. He's like, I'm afraid of heights. He's trying to stay hidden from the media, the public, and everybody's like, boo. They don't like him. Everybody likes egg droppers. And Egguardo is now considered the coward egg of all time. This is his worst edition. He's too scared to be an egg dropper. They photoshopped his face to make him look sad. And this is his first out of many volumes. And he found out. He's like, I'll prove them wrong. And you can see him reading the magazine. And he's signing the contract. He said, I'll humble these guys. And the contract says if I die, my family will not sue. So he's signing. And some random dude's like, okay, I'll help you. And Egguardo's like, I'll pay you a ton of money. And he's like, thanks, I know what I could build with that money. And he's like, here's your money, now get to work. And there's so much money it goes off the screen. And this guy's like, yahoo. So he goes to the store. He's like, this place looks nice, let's check the reviews. So it's Dave's Parachute Building Material Store. And the reviews is 1 out of 5 stars, pretty bad. And some guy named Jim Bob, a verified reviewer, says, low-key, this was the worst place I've ever been to, yo. I put the parachute for the egg drop and I almost cracked, yo. I was like, what the flip? Never going here ever again. 0 out of 5 stars. And there's not Dave, and he's unverified. He's like, honestly, this was the best place I've ever been to. High quality, cheap materials that work perfectly for the egg drop. I always use this place as my go-to. 5 out of 5 stars. So I'm pretty sure Dave is just trying to save his place, bro. He's like, seems good to me. I'll go inside now. So he's going inside the store. He's like, where's the high quality cheap stuff like the one you mentioned in the review? And Dave is like, in the back, sir. He's like, I'll buy all this stuff to make Egguardo's parachute. Since it's high quality, it'll be good enough. And it's very cheap, high quality parachute material right here. And he's like, Dave's like, thanks. And he walks away with his stuff. He's like, now I'll build the perfect parachute for Egguardo. He's like, done. That was pretty quick. He's like, here's your parachute. It's high quality, so you'll definitely survive. And Egguardo's like, thanks. So I'm ready to prove them wrong, he's ready to humble these guys. He's gonna be all over the media if he does this, So he jumps, he takes a leap of faith, and this is him with all the other people. As you can see, there's different types of eggs. He's not, he's pretty basic compared to all of them. And he's an egg drop, the great egg drop. Tell the others I was brave, and there's him jumping towards the target, and it broke. So yeah, don't rely on random guy, Will he survive? He died. So lesson, do your research before going to a store, or else you'll get cheap materials and you'll die in the egg drop. The end.